Hello and welcome once again to my 11 plus exam videos. This maths assessment paper I have taken from the Bond 11 plus assessment papers. Okay, they have lots of books and lots of questions. Some are quite simple and very basic and easy. Some are a bit, a bit requires some thought to be put in. So let's get started. There's a time limit, so I think you have to finish this within half an hour or even before that if you can. I don't know if I'll be able to do all the questions within that time. I may be a bit slow, but with practice you will get fast. Okay, you will get fast because you know exactly how to think, and you will know exactly what to do. You will not be wasting time, trying to figure out how to how should I solve it, or that kind of thing. So let's get started. Okay, the first question is, Jill and Jack Brown had a weekend break. They stayed at a different campsite on a Friday and Saturday, returning home on Sunday. They had a similar weekend break a month later. Here are the campsite charges. So they have given us these prices. So price per night per adult, please bear in mind it's per adult. Okay, so that's a trick bit because there are two people here, Jill and Jack, and then they ask how much did it cost to camp at Longville and Showtown on the first weekend. So this is Longville, this is Showtown. So if I add the two, I should get 5 plus 0 is 5, 6 plus 2 is 8, 7 plus 6 is 13, and I have to multiply it by 2, so I get 2 times 5, 10, 0, 1, 7, 1, 7, 2. So I get 27.70. Okay, then how much did it cost to camp at Ingelferry and Spocking on the second weekend? So there's Ingelferry and Spocking. So 25 plus 5 is 30, and 8 plus 12 is 20. So I have to multiply by 2, so I should get 6040. So I get 40.6. Okay, right. So then they're asking what is the difference in the camping price of the two weekends. So difference will be 40.6 minus 27.7, that's 0, and 9 plus 7 is 16, 2, 1. So I get 12.90. How much did the two camping weekends cost them? So you have to add, two cost them is you have to add. So we get 0, 7 and 6, 13, 3 and 1, 7, 8, 4 and 2, 6. So it cost them 68.30. Okay, next they're saying work out the values of A, B, C and D in the following. Okay, so I will waste a bit of time erasing this because I can do it, but I don't think you can do it, so you have to keep going. So 2a divided 2a equals 2 multiplied by 13, a equals 26 by 2 is 13. Okay, 4c equals, you can do it straight away, 4c times 2 is 48. Okay, so 4c times 2 is 48, so 4c equals 48 divided by 2, that is 24, so c equals 6. Then 15 plus 5b is 50, so 5b equals 50 minus 15, that's 35, b equals 7. and then 72 minus 6d is 6. So 72 minus 6 equals 6d. We are changing sides. So 72 minus 6 is 66 equals 6d. So d is 11. Okay. So that's that done. Then they're saying now use the values of a, b, c, and d to work out the calculation, right? So how do I work it out? They are saying a plus b divided by d minus c. So what is a plus b? So I get a plus b. A is 13, b is 7. So I should get 13 plus 7 and divided by d minus c. So d is 11 minus c is 6. So 11 minus 6, so 20 divided by 5 is 4. Okay, so the next slide, next page, what numbers come out of the machine? So I have three numbers, 16, 28, 40, and then I have to see what the answers are. So if I do 16 times 3 is 48 divided by 4. So this is you are first dividing it by 3 and you get the result, and then you divide that by 4. I don't think this is all put together. You see what I mean? It's not like it's 16, because then we have to do division first if it was all in the same problem statement. So I think it's not. You first do one, then you do the other. So you multiply, you get 48, you divide it by 4, you get 12, and the 12 will get written at the 12 will get written first. Then we will have 28. So if you do 28 times 3 is 8 times is 24, 4 and 2, 84, divided by 4 is 21, so we get 21, and then we have 40 times 3, we get 120, divided by 4 is 30, so here is 30. Okay, so this answer is here, this is here, and this is here. Please bear in mind that's how it goes. Okay, so the next one, they are telling us to do 6 times, put in a less than, greater than, less than, or equal sign. So what do we do here? So 6 times 1.25 is, I think it's less than, because 3 plus 4, if you do 3.5 plus 4/4, you will get 3 plus 4. You put the whole numbers together, and then you add half plus quarter. So it's 7 plus fraction. Okay, so 7 plus some fraction. You don't have to add it. You can add it, but I'd rather not. But if you do 6 times 1.25, you will get 3003, and 6 times 12, 6 times 2 is 12, 15, 5, 1, 7.5. So this is also coming out 7.5. So this is, that means we have to do this. That will be 4, it'll be 3/4, I think. So 1 plus 2, that's 3/4. So it's 7/3, and that is 7.5. So it is less, isn't it? It is less than 7/3. So we have it less. So this is a bit, we had to do the whole thing to get, but sometimes you may not have to do the whole thing. You can get to the answer not by guessing. Don't just guess, by by reasoning. So then this one we see, I think 3.75 multiplied by 8, and 17 plus 13 is 3.75, which again I think should be what it looks like. 8 times 3 is 24. So let me see. So 3.75 times 8 is 0 and 4, 56, and 4, 60. 0 and 6, 24, and 6, 30. So the answer is 30. 17 plus 13 is also 30, so it's equal to, right? The next one is 10 out of 26 plus 5 out of 8 plus 4. The whole answer is in a fraction. This is in a fraction, okay? And what about 0.75 plus 0.8 is 5 remains there. 7 plus 8 is 15, 5 and 1, so it's 1.55. So I think it is less than, because this answer is in a fraction, right? The other one has 1.55, so it has to be less than. Then we have 16% of 225, so 0.16 times 225, because 16% is 16 out of 100. That is, you shift dividing by 100, 2 zeros, shift the decimals to the left 2 places, so you get 0.16. So when we do this, so it's 2, 2, 5, 0.16, 30, 3, 12, and 3, 15, 5, 1, 6 times 2, 12, and 1 is 13, and then 2, 2, 5, we get 0, 10, 1, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3. So I get 36, so it is equal. Okay, my next one is, we have to do the reflections. So again, my reflection question, we begin with doing the points. So we have 1 point, 1, 2, 1, 2, we get is here's 1 point, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the next point. Then 1, 2, so I get, here is my next point, and then here should be my next point is here. So if I were to reflect it, it would be 1, use a ruler again, so you have a straight line, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, the next one is to be reflected down. You have to reflect it B, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So one line here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. One line here, this line here, and this will come all the way down to here. So my reflection will be straight, and this, right? Is that correct? I think it is correct. The 2, 2, and then 1, then 2, and then this one. Yes, okay. So now it's reflected along this. So definitely we will have, so mark the points. We will have these, and then it should be this, and it should be this. So I will do 1, 2. Oh, sorry, it's not perfect, but then you know. Okay, so that's my reflection. Yeah, is it correct? Wait, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not correct. Look, we got fooled by this. See, it's not correct because we were fooled by the squares. We didn't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, that's I knew they are clever people who do these questions. So they have fooled us. They fooled me. They may not be have fooled you, but they have fooled me definitely. So that's what it is. Okay, so we get it. Yeah, so we have to count the squares inside, okay? Right. Yes, it seemed like that's yeah, okay. So the next one, how do I do? Calculate the answers to these additions. 9 square plus 1, 9 times 9 is 81, plus 1 is 82. Then I have 8 square plus 4, 64, plus 4, 68. 49 plus 9 is 58. Then 6 times 6 is 36, plus 16 is 50. 36 plus 16, no, 52. Oh, silly of me. 52. 25 plus 25 is 50. Okay, next is, right. So Bill paints model soldiers. For every 2 French soldiers, he has 3 English soldiers and 4 Spanish soldiers. If he paints 243 soldiers altogether, how many does he paint of each kind? Okay, so now let us write this. We will take the first letter and we will use it to denote the French, English and Spanish. So we have 2F, 2 French, we have 3E English and 4S. Okay, now so total is, they have given a total 243. What is the total of French, English and Spanish? 2, 3, 4. 2 plus 3 plus 4, 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, so if you have one total, so this is the total. If you have one total, you would have 2 out of 9, you would have 3 out of 9, you would have 4 out of 9. S, E and F. Okay, now they have said if there are 243. So if there are 243, you would have French 2 out of 9 times 243. That is 9 times 2 is 18 and 6. 9 times 7, that is 54. So you would have 54. And then English, you would have 3 out of 9. So you would have 3 times 27. 27, because 243 divided by 9 is 27 already. That is 1281. And then Spanish, I will have 4 times 27, that is 7 times 4 is 28, 8 and 2, 4 times 2 is 8 and 2 is 10. I have 108. Okay, my next question is this one. They're saying you have to complete this table turning the fractions into percentages. So I have to do 4I40 multiplied by 100. So that is 10%, 16 out of 25 multiplied by 100. Yeah, then I get 64. Then I get 3 out of 12 multiplied by 100. 4 times 25, I get 25. Okay, next one I have to do some subtraction. So let me do this. So it is 17.93 minus 8.2. Be careful of the place values. So 3, 9 minus 2 is 7, and 8 plus 9 is 17. So I get 9.73. 32 is 496.07 to 9.88. This is not a good way of writing. I should write one below the other, then it's easier. No mistakes. 9 and 8, 17. That's 19. Then 7 and 9, 16. 8 minus 1 is 7 and 2. No, this is 15. Sorry. 6, 2, 276.19. Okay, see, 9 and 9. See how easy to get it wrong. It's 276.19. Next, I'll have to do that, asking me 923.17, 11.76, 9 plus 6, 17, then the 0, 3, 2 minus 1, 1, 1, 9, 1, 1.39. Is that right? No. How silly of me. 7 minus 6 is 1, and this should be 4. Yes, 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 yes. What's here? 911.41. Yeah, see, I can go wrong so easily. These questions are so hard, aren't they? So, a lot of subtraction to be done. 334, sometimes it's easier to do the tougher questions. 208.09, and then you get, this can be a 0. So you get 1 and 6, 8 and 6, 14 and 2 and 1. So it's 126.61, and then I have 8, 29.87, minus 731.98. So that is 9 plus 8 is 17, 7 is 8 plus 9 is 7, minus 1 is 7, 3 and 9 is 12. So I get 97.89. Okay, so the next one is saying, can it be made? 16 can be made by multiplying its prime factors. Write the following as products of prime factors. So 12 is 2 times 6, 2 times 3 times 2, or 2 times 2 times 3. Okay, 18 is 3 times 6, so 3 times 3 times 2, or 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, so I think that's it. So then I have this one. This is telling me complete this table of areas and perimeters of the rectangle. Okay, the rectangle one, length and width, again more multiplication and addition. So area is length times width, so it is 7 times 3.5. 5 times 7 is 35, 5 and 3 is 21, 20, 24, so I get 24.5. Then I get 2 times 7 plus 3.5, that's my perimeter, so it's 2 times 10.5, 5 times 2 is 10, 0 and 1 and 2. So I get 21. Okay, next one is 11 times 6.5. 6.5 times 11, 65, 65, 5, 1, 7, 1, 5. So I get 71.5. Then I get rectangle 2. I will get 2 times 11 plus 6.5, that is 2 times 11 plus 6 is 17.5, and that is 5 times 2 is 10, 0 and 1, 14 and 1, 15, 5 and 1, so I will get 35. So that is 35. Okay, yes, that's it. Then the next one is telling me in a bag. So we have, there are 2 red, 4 blue and 6 green marbles. Okay, so we have 2 red, there is, we have to circle true or false, so we have to actually find out each probability. So there is, or chance, probability chance, there is 1 in 6. 1 in 6 means 1/6 chance of taking out a red marble. So let us do, what is the total number of marbles? It is 2 plus 4 plus 6, that is 16. No, sorry, that is 12. Okay, so the total number of marbles are 12. So when they're saying red, there are 2 red, so the chance of getting a red is 2 out of 12 is 1 out of 6, so that is true. Then they're saying there's 1 in 4. 1 in 4 means 1/4 chance of taking out a blue marble. So blue is 4, so 4 divided by 12, that is 1/3, so this is false. So then there's a 50-50 chance of taking out a green marble. 50-50 is also the same as half. So green, there are 6. 6 out of 12 is also 1 out of half, so that's true. And then there is 1 in 12 chance of taking out a black marble. So 1 in 12 means 1 out of 12. Black marble. How many blacks are there? There are no black marbles. I don't see it. So that is false. So then the number 50, if you take 4 of the green marbles out of the bag, then there will be a 50-50 chance of taking out a blue marble. So you have to, the total number of marbles will be less here. Mind you, you've taken 4 marbles out of the bag. So once you have taken 4 marbles out of the bag, the total will be 2 plus 4 plus 6 minus 4. That is 8, 14, 12. God. Minus 4 is 8. So there are 8 marbles. Now if you take 4 green out of it, doesn't matter what color marble you take out, the total number is going to be less. You have to subtract 4 from it. So now they're taking, you have to calculate the chance of taking out a blue marble. How many blue are there? There are still 4 blues, though you have taken 4 green out, but there are 4 blues still. So the chance will be 4 out of 8, that is 1 out of 2. So it is true. 50-50 is the same as 1 out of 2. So this is true. Well, that concludes this this video. I hope you had fun doing these questions. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you find the videos useful. Thank you.